Teacher April here from teacherapril.com. Today, I want to answer the question, come on April, why another YouTube channel on a VIPKid? Aren't there enough already? Well, yes. But the reason I want to come to you on YouTube is because I have a different perspective that I haven't seen out there before. You see, I'm a full-time working speech therapist, a mom of 4 kids who loves her job, and wait, why do you need another job? Okay, so these are questions I'm sure you have. First off, like I said, the reason I feel like coming to you and YouTube is because I do have a different perspective. There's not a lot of older moms of 4 kids out there. You see a lot of young moms who have lots of energy, and that's great. I love them. Nancy Taylor, woo-woo, okay? But as a mom of 4, you know I'm busy, right? Because I've got 8th grade, 6th grade, 3rd grade, kindergarten. I mean, we're running in different directions all the time. So how in the world can you fit VIPKid into a life like that? Don't forget that I work full-time. So I come to you with that perspective as a speech therapist. That's what I do all day. I teach kids how to say things. That's what we do in VIPKid. We teach kids how to say words. We teach them language, which is another type of therapy that I do. So I come with ideas of how I can make things work with my own students in my day job, and I'm able to transform that into through the screen with my VIPKid students. And I want to share my knowledge with you so that you don't have to go to college for 4 years to learn some of the tricks that I'm going to teach you. All right, so I bring that perspective. Like I said, I'm a mom of 4, so I want to bring to you a little bit of how to manage that time and how that can work with a family. And yeah, like I don't necessarily want to quit my full-time job right now. I enjoy it. It works for my family. I mean, my husband's a teacher. We're all on the same school calendar. It's perfect. So I want to share a little bit of that with you of why I want to do both. So you're thinking, April, if you're happy, why add something else? Well, come on, who doesn't want a little extra money, right? So how did I find VIPKid? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. I had seen a lot of people on Facebook posting about VIPKid, and my first thought was, okay, this seems a little bit like a MLM pyramid maybe, you know, because of the way everybody was presenting it. Hey, use my referral link, you know, things like that. So I was like, I'm just going to kind of watch. Let's see what happens. Let's see what this company is. And before long, my cousin started posting about her experience with VIPKid. Now, she is a full-time teacher as well. She's a music teacher. And she was talking about getting up and teaching these kids it every morning and how she loves it and how she's building these relationships. And I was like, maybe I need to think about this again. About that same time, my husband came to me and said, hey, April, would you ever think about doing, you know, some kind of additional income? And I was like, yeah, I would, totally. What'd you have in mind? And he's like, well, your cousin keeps posting. And I was like, interesting, you should say that. So I reached out to her. I sent her a quick Facebook message. Hey, tell me about this. What do I need to know? And she actually was at a conference, and so she couldn't chat with me. So she just sent me her referral link. Here, put your information here. It'll kind of walk you through on how to get started. So I was like, okay, why not? Sure, I'll just put my information in. And before I knew it, I had signed up to have an interview with VIPKid. So I messaged her. I was like, yeah, so I have an interview next week. She's like, whoa, that was fast. Yes, really, it can happen that fast. And so that's what I did. I started that process. I put together a backdrop. I did a mock interview. And before I knew it, I was signing my contract. And the hours work with my family and with my full-time job. Sometimes when I think about adding a second job, I would think like, where am I going to fit it in? How in the world? Like I work, my school is from 9 to 4. Like, when is that supposed to happen? And VIPKid fits perfectly because I can get up in the morning and I teach about 3 classes, and then I finish helping my family get ready for the day. I take my kids to school, I go to work, and yeah, I've already made $15 that morning. So I teach 2 mornings a week, and then also usually 2 weekend slots, either an evening chunk of time or a morning chunk of time. So my preference is to go ahead and teach Friday night, and then I take all day Saturday off, and then I teach some classes Sunday morning. And my experience has been that because of the timing of when I started the very end of April. And so I was able to get some consistent bookings pretty quick in May. So by the time summer came along, it was like if I opened a slot, it booked. So this was perfect. I could totally plan out like what kind of income I wanted and how many classes I would need to teach in order to get that income. So about that same time, we realized that I needed a new vehicle. My 2005 Honda Odyssey just wasn't going to cut it anymore. So we started looking for a new vehicle, and we found one that we thought would be perfect for our family, but it was going to give us a car note, and we had already paid off my van. Who wants an extra car note when you haven't had one for a few years? So I agreed that I would use my VIPKid income in order to pay for my car note. And my sweet husband is always kind to remind my children, oh, let's thank mom for doing these extra jobs so that we can have this great car to travel in. Because as you may figure out, if we're all on the same school calendar, that's right, we all have summer off and we love to travel and love to play. So a working, comfortable vehicle is very important to the Emerson family. So VIPKid works perfect for us. It helps me pay my car note. I can do it in the morning before my kids wake up. I can still keep my full-time job that I like. And in the summer, I actually can work a little bit extra in order to have a little extra fun summer money, and I can always take it with me. So when we take these fun trips, we go to the beach. If I want to take it off, I take it off. If I want to take my laptop with me and teach maybe 1 or 2 classes in the mornings before we go out to the beach, then I can do that and, you know, keep that income coming in. So do I recommend VIPKid? Let me think. Yes, 100%. And I think that anybody can do it. So my background, like I said, is in speech therapy. But before that, before I ever went to college, my love was in like children's theater. If you've ever heard of Pied Pipers, it's kind of this animated children's theater thing that happens. And so I had some experience with that. It's a very expressive type of art. So it was like combining my love of theater with my knowledge of speech therapy. And it was like my 2 worlds just came together, and it was like, so much fun. So if any of this sounds like something that you would like, that you relate to, then I would love to help you kind of walk through that process. I am currently developing a system in order to walk you through that very simply to answer all your questions. So if you would like to go ahead and jump in on that and help me develop that program, I would be so honored and delighted to have you join that journey with me. Okay, so that's it for me. That's why I wanted to start my own channel, and that's how I came to find VIPKid, and why I wanted to add something else to my already crazy busy life. All right, so that's it for me today, and I will see you next time.